We need to study, we need to stand, we need to speak, and we need to support. And then finally, stability. We need to build for the long term. We have to, what I would encourage every single one of my listeners is, what is in front of you? What can you do that's in front of you that you can build, that you can pass on, that will sustain itself, that will be something that you can continually invest in and continually work at and continually build to make better and better and better. Now, some people are good at multitasking. You can do multiple things at a time. Some of you can only work on one thing. Okay, find that one thing that you're good at and give all the attention that you're able to spare into that thing. Okay, you come to Washington State, there's so many organizations, there's so many political events, there's so much happening that you can't possibly do it all. What are you going to invest in? My suggestion is invest in what is going to make the biggest impact. Look across the landscape of opportunities that you have in front of you and then invest in those things. And if you're building your own platform, what can you do where you can build something that will sustain whatever it is? Letter writing campaign, coffee hour where you talk politics with your neighbors and your family and your friends, whatever that is. Do that the best. Don't do like 10 things halfway. Do 5 things fully or do one thing fully, because we've got to understand it's not about one platform isn't better than the other. One voice isn't more powerful than the other. One voice doesn't matter more. Was Charlie Kirk's voice more valuable than yours or mine? I don't believe it was. I believe his voice was exactly what it needed to be. This online popularity contest, we've got to let that go. We've got to let the big guy, the little guy, the small guy, the biggest platform, the smallest platform, each one has a purpose. Each one is valuable, and we can't write off any of them. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be building platforms. We need to support those. Like I just said before, we need to build for the long term. We need to be stable in our thinking. That's why it's important to study, so that our voice and our message stays stable, that it doesn't change all the time, that we don't change our ideology on abortion or trans or whatever the immigration. And that's why studying helps as well, going back to the first point, because we want to make sure that we understand what's fully happening. James O'Keefe made a documentary called Line in the Sand that really exposes a lot of the immigration NGOs or non-government organizations that are funded by taxpayer dollars, but they keep them separate from the government so they can run their immigration ring. There's a lot of money in illegal immigration, a lot of money.